Hello guys, welcome to my new video. This is Julia for those who are new to this channel, and for those who are not, of course you already know my name, but thank you so much for coming back. Today is gonna be the first video of the series, and I don't know how I'm gonna call it. My renovation journey, the chronicles of the disaster. So this is gonna be the chapter 0 of the series. Chapter 0, why? Well, because we're gonna talk about the ground zero of the catastrophe that happened in my house. I mean, I'm being a little bit a drama queen. If you want to know how we've got here, you can watch my previous video in which I talk a lot. It's almost 40-minute long video. I know it's a lot of time to dedicate to a video to watch somebody rambling about their life, and in that video I'm talking about my last 2 years, what's been going on with me, and especially what's been going on in the last 8 months and what happened. My apartment had got some destruction in it. It wasn't a natural catastrophe. Well, maybe you can label it as a natural catastrophe because it was caused naturally by a little beast I have in my home now, which is my 1-year-old German Shepherd named Logan, which is here with me. He is playing with his toy about that part of the living room. So if you hear some weird noises, it's him. And also, please do not mind this part of my white but dirty wall. These are his paws when he was trying to hunt for, I don't know, a mosquito, maybe something like that. He protects me from, and which I'm very grateful for. So in this video we are going to make a tour through my ruined apartment. As I was talking in my last video a little bit, my little puppy, when I got him, he was 4 months old, and then this is his favorite toy. I think every dog's favorite toy is any toy that makes this terrible sound. They go crazy about it. So yeah, go get it. Sorry for the interruption. So as I was saying, I got my puppy when he was 4 months old, and he was so beautiful creature, so loving, so tender. But like a month later, he got crazy. He got, I don't know, extremely stressed, annoyed, I don't know, pissed off. He was like biting everything, barking at everything. He was grabbing people by their arm and making a prey. He was biting dogs. I wasn't able to be around another dogs because, you know, mine is pretty big boy. It's a German Shepherd. He is from the working line. Well, it's not the exact how they call it, but basically German Shepherds, they can be, they are divided, classified in 2 different lines, like a beauty line and the working line. So the classical German Shepherd is from beauty line. They're like the usual German Shepherd we are all accustomed to see. Black on the outside on their back, and orange on their belly, and the paws, they have longer hair, and so. But I've got the one from the working line. They have a slightly shorter hair, and they also can be any color. Well, not any color. They can be blue or pink or green, of course. I'm being exaggerating, but they can be total black. They can be black with orange only like paws, like if they had a socks on their paws. They can be absolutely gray like mine. They can be, I believe, even white, although I'm not sure if it's recognized officially as a German Shepherd, like a pure pedigree German Shepherd. And I'm aware that I'm talking a lot about German Shepherd when this is the first chapter of the Welcome to My Disaster Apartment. So yeah, this little guy got crazy when he was like 5 months old, and he started to bite and chew and rip off everything in this house. He ruined all my furniture. It wasn't new, it was pretty old, but it still served me. So it was like, oh, right now I didn't want to spend my money on new furniture. But okay, the furniture is only, it's only furniture. You can get very cheap furniture out there, and it's not a big deal. But he was biting the walls. I have plaster walls, as I was talking about in my previous video. Plaster walls are quite much harder than dry walls. And also they have inside the corners, they have like a PVC piece which helps with the plaster to make the exactly perfect corner on your wall. So this little monster ripped off not only the plaster but also the great parts of that PVC pieces. And we'll see just in a minute while doing our disaster apartment tour how my walls was really looking. Like 4 corners absolutely destroyed, and another couple of them like a little bit biting, but without taking out that PVC part. Also, he ruined my floors, and not by his paws because he was scratching the floor, but because he was so out of himself. Thank you for making that terrible noise. So he was biting the floor, yeah, with his teeth, like doing like that on the floor. I'm imitating him insanely well, I know. So yeah, the pressure of everything was that it's not my apartment, it's rental, and I was not allowed to have animals. But I talked to my homeowners. I explained them the situation. The situation is that I've been having health issues for far too long. I've been having depression and anxiety like for 2 years now. I'm talking a lot about it in my previous video, which I will link down below in the description and at the end of this video. So I told them about that situation, that I was in a really dark place. I wasn't getting better. I was struggling a lot. I asked them if they would agree for me in this situation to have a dog, because it's something that I find really beneficial for me. And they said yes, but they said, yeah, of course, our condition for not having pets at home, it's especially because it's a quite new apartment, it doesn't have a lot of years, so yeah, it's quite new, there's a lot of wooden parts, and we wouldn't like to get it destroyed and in a very bad shape, because the animal just go crazy, because we know that animals do it. So yeah, I assured them that I would take care of any disperfection my dog would cause to any part of the house, the structural part of the house, of the apartment, the walls, the flooring, that kind of stuff. The furniture was mine, so it wasn't their problem at all. And yeah, so I felt like a lot of pressure and frustration every time my puppy started to ruin a new thing, you know, like a new corner, a new wall, a new piece of flooring. And it was like, goodness, I just can't. I feel so much frustration. This whole series that I'm going to do is about how I am renovating my apartment. I do it by myself, and as I also talked in my previous video, my decision to do it by myself mainly because people who works with their brain, I mean, his professional dedication is mainly working mentally. I mean, think about how the things should work or invent something, or, you know, not a physical work. They find a lot of benefits from not mental tasks with manual works. So my psychiatrist supported me a lot in my decision of sorry for this noise again, to do this kind of stuff. This is something that I find rewarding. I find very fun to do, and I think I'm quite not bad doing it. Although we'll see how everything ends up. So my goal is to have you guys with me during this whole journey, arranging my floors, painting my walls, deciding what am I gonna do with my trims and doors and everything that is wooden in this house and was scratched or bite by my puppy. So yeah, please take this journey with me or be a part of this chronicle. So today and right now, without no longer blah blah, we are going to take a tour through my ruined apartment. So after 12 minutes of rambling intro, let's finally start this disaster apartment tour. Right now you're seeing my hallway, the entrance to my apartment. On the left you can see the first damaged corner, probably the worst one, which is in a worst condition, and as you can see it also has the holes through which you would be able to see the bricks, and look at that trim, it's absolutely damaged. And as you can see, there is like a little tiny piece of PVC. That PVC piece that makes that corner, it's not there anymore. And here on the right we are seeing my treadmill, which is about to be retired. I probably would be able to sell it if my beloved puppy wouldn't decided to bite it too. This is the results of his teeth, everything you can see. And not only on a treadmill, but if you see this precious wallpaper, you can see that he bited this too, and the wall is in a pretty bad condition, which will need to be patched, and provided that I anyways do not like that wallpaper, I will change it for something else more stylish. And here we can see the flooring. This is what I was telling you about when hey buddy, there you can see his paws. And these scratches are not really scratches, these are the marks of his teeth. And look at him, he is like an angel creature, but also a demon able to destroy everything, absolutely everything, and I love him so much. And if you take a look at my entrance door, it also suffered a lot of consequences of my puppy madness. And here is the other corner and the other trim, which suffered a lot, both of them. That piece is just the PVC piece I was talking about. So yeah, there is a huge part of it missing. Hey buddy, you're so beautiful, you look with this angel eyes and I love you so much, but the destruction you caused, oh my god. And now we are, yeah, this is another marks of his teeth, and we are following on our tour to my living room, which is pretty suffered too. Right now we can see another corner, but at least here the trim is damaged, the plaster is damaged, but at least the PVC piece is inside, so it would be much easier to fix. And here is my suffered furniture. You can see all the pieces that are not there anymore. And yeah, this is my working desk. This is my favorite piece of furniture because it's one of the newest one. It was my moving gift from my family, and I'm very mad. It has his teeth on it, so I will have to fix it somehow. But there are things that wouldn't be able to be fixed, like my couch. Right now you are about to see, oh yeah, all the distraction. There is no way to fix this. It will have to be replaced. There is nothing to do with it. So yeah, a tragedy, a real tragedy. And here is the angel once again, the angel and the monster, and the TV piece of furniture, which is also absolutely done. It has to be removed and replaced. Also, there is nothing to do with it. You can see his teeth all around, and there are pieces missing. And here we can also see another little corner to be fixed, but this is nothing compared to the other two we saw in the first place. And somehow the only piece of furniture that didn't suffer any damage in my living room is the piano. I'm not sure how it happened, but it's incredible. Yeah, and here you can see some damage on the living room doors. Also, it's a couple of French doors, absolutely adorable, but I hate this wooden color, and of course they will have to be fixed. And hey, hello, that's me. This is my bathroom. And we are going to my bedroom right now. More marks of my baby's teeth on the floor. It's horrible. And the little baby walking through. Yeah, that's terrible. Just look at this floor. It's terrible. Look at this door. It's terrible. Oh my goodness, I will have to think of how I'm going to fix it, because he is not going to paint anything. Right, buddy? You are not painting. You are a working dog, but not that kind of work. And this is another corner which suffered a lot. Wow, you can see the destruction. This is absolutely insane. And we can see some more marks of the bites on the closet door. Here I will have to do some repairing before I decide how I will fix all the rest. And the trim is bitten. Look at this wall. Who would bite the plain wall? Wow. Here you can see my lift up base. It was covered in faux leather, and the great part of it, it's just gone. And another piece that was present for my new apartment is this headboard, and he just destroyed it. I was crying a lot because it's beautiful, it's gorgeous, and I loved it so much, and it doesn't serve anymore. It needs to be replaced. And yeah, if we continue through my bedroom, here we can see some tests of sanding my flooring. So this is something that I did, and the result is okay, so I'm feeling strong. And here we have the lift up base, again ripped off the faux leather. And the dresser has also suffered the rage of the puppy and will have to be replaced. And also, I don't know if you remember of my treadmill. I had to retire it, because since I have my puppy, all the time that I have to go for a walk, for a run, or whatever, I can run outside. I just can run a little bit on my treadmill. All of the time that I had for my treadmill right now, I'm spending it with my dog walking outside, because he also needs a lot of entertainment out of the apartment. So yeah, I decided to retire it, and I decided to make some space in this apartment, some extra space. It would help me with the renovation, because every time that I would have to make anything in a room, bedroom or a living room, especially what I have planned for my flooring, it will need to move some furniture. So having that extra space, it would be a huge help. So here in this video, I'm also including the footage of how we disassembled it. watching. I'm very hoping for you to stay with me through this whole project and through this whole journey, and see how everything is progressing. Some things are already done, another are to come, so I'm gonna film it everything and share it with you. And I'm aware that YouTube algorithms don't like at all hectic channels like mine when you change your topics like a lot. First you are doing exercise and yoga and treadmill running and this kind of stuff, and suddenly you renovate your whole apartment. But that's life. If YouTube doesn't want to promote my videos, I don't really care. I don't do it for the views, I don't do it for the clicks and the thumbs up. But actually, if you like this video, you can give a thumbs up if you feel so, and if you are not feeling like that, it's okay. No hard feelings. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next chapter. What's gonna be my bedroom flooring arrangement. See you in the next. Because Logan was a huge help doing that. He is my little assistant when he doesn't cry because his ball is under the couch again. Sit and wait.